Charlotte, Diana, thank you so much for joining us. Charlotte, starting with you, you just released a new report. Tell us more about your research.
So it's the 4th edition, actually, of our BCG and CO2 AI carbon survey, where we survey 40% of global emissions, more than 1,800 companies. And what we find out is that it's a bit disappointing, honestly. Only 9% of companies are measuring emissions comprehensively, scope 1, 2, and 3, and only 11% are reducing their emissions in line with their ambitions, and it's even lower than last year.
So, Diana, despite limited progress in some of these areas, is there a silver lining?
Yeah, definitely. It's actually an exciting one. So we found that 25% of organizations actually make money from their decarbonization efforts. And it's not a little bit. It's about 7% of their revenue, which tends to be 200 million net of investment. And I think no one would shy away from 200 million to their bottom line. We are seeing that it's coupled essentially with cost reduction. So people are finding ways to benefit their shareholders at the same time as the planet, which was, I think, the spotlight this year.
What do those that lead do differently?
Super question. A few basic things like they measure, as Charlotte suggested, but the real advanced elements is where we think they move the needle. So they have a climate transition plan, which is really important because then you can actually time your cost efforts to your carbon efforts. They measure emissions at a product level, which is really effective because it allows consumers like you and I to make an informed choice. And then they use artificial intelligence quite extensively to shortcut some of the things that may otherwise take much longer.
And Charlotte, can you expand on using AI and technology?
Sure. AI is a massive enabler for measuring emissions and for actually reducing faster at scale. If you take just the progress of generative AI, what it enables in terms of computing emissions at scale in an efficient manner, automating all the flow of data and the matching with emission factor, like the proper carbon accounting as we call it, is a massive accelerator for companies, especially the largest one, who have a massive amount of data to treat to be able to compute comprehensively their emissions. And if they do that manually, it's months of work for several people in the team, just collecting the data, cleaning the data, etc. Generative AI, as we do it with CO2 AI, is enabling to automate a big part, if not all, of this process.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.